Noti's acting weird. Oh shit, we got people. What's good, Blackbird? What's good? Yeah, man. Like, I didn't know at first what exactly, like, what the big deal was, and then I saw, like, oh shit, oh shit. They really pushing that shit hard, man. Like, good lord. Like, I thought it was bad enough with that music video. Oh nah, they doing everything in their power to destroy the image of the black man. Yeah. Oh shit, hold on, I'm slipping. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's like the first time I've had like a lot of free time to do it. In a minute, I just got done recording half of a video with the homie. So episode 2 of Ignorance is Dangerous. We gotta record the second half tomorrow. But yeah, like, that shit is way too far. That is beyond too far. And then you see Diddy out here supporting it and shit like that. And then it's just like, that's just his sly way of, I'm gonna say, coming out the closet, to be honest. They want to destroy the black family. They know how powerful we are. Exactly. They've been doing it for decades. Shit, centuries, really. Because Section 8 housing is another thing. Like, the man isn't even allowed on the premises of, like, Section 8 housing, which is absurd. So they can't see their kids. But at the same time, they can get in trouble for not seeing their kids. Think about, how fucked up that is. He said Diddy gay too. Yeah, allegedly. But yeah, there was that what was that show? Drink Champs. It was like him, Jadakiss, and Fab was on there. And then he asked Fab if he wanted a party and all this shit. Like, talking about when we gonna party and all this like weird shit. And like, you can look and just see how uncomfortable Fab was. But he couldn't even say no because, Diddy has power. Now you see Drink Champs is on Revolt, if I remember correctly. Get this shit right. But yeah, Diddy one of them gatekeepers. You can't say shit about that nigga. He slept with Usher. He said he used to wrestle with Usher over the Frosted Flakes. Yeah, I saw that, and I saw it was on the bed and everything like that too. And then Kevin Hart, like, tried to joke it off. And then, like, you see Diddy try to get that nigga in the headlock to tell him to shut the fuck up. But the thing is, Diddy told on himself in that one, too. Talking about me and us, we used to, like, whoa. Like, you already told on yourself, fam. Like, don't get mad at Kevin Hart for pointing out some shit that most people already knew. And then you got 50 Cent. I remember 50 Cent called out Diddy. He been called out Diddy a long time ago. So it's eventually just gonna get to a point where I don't think he has yet, but where like Diddy like fully comes out the closet. But I say, man, just fucking, here's how I see it. Like, with shit like that, just come out the closet off the rip. Instead of playing this game of for the camera you straight, but then behind the scenes you something else. Like, bro, just if that's who you are, just go out the gate that way. The way Frank Ocean did it, that shit was kind of questionable when you think about the time he did it, though. Because I think he came out the closet like a couple of days before his album Channel Orange released. And like, it had a lot of hype and everything behind it. I was thinking, man, you fucking up your number one album sales spot with that shit. But actually still had a lot of success, so it worked out. But yeah, like, I just don't understand why these niggas is still pretending they straight when they clearly doing all this suspect shit. Like painting their nails, wearing these dresses, like doing all this mad suspect shit. What up, Jonathan Harris? Booty busters. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's like on top of that, you got niggas with rainbow hair. Like, what else does that represent? Come on. But yeah, I stopped watching a lot of them award shows years ago. Like, it's the same. Like I said last night, it's the same shit. They're gonna push some type of fucked up ass agenda. It's gonna destroy the black family, and then they gonna get praise for it. It's gonna get a lot of media attention. It's gonna be praise on the Breakfast Club. You see what be behind Charlemagne, them action figures. Them action figures ain't fighting. They doing something else. Pimp C said it best. Exactly, and that's what got him up out of here. Allegedly. So I'm trying to remember what there was like a specific rapper he was talking about too. I want to say it might have been Ludacris. Because I know it was an Atlanta rapper. It might have been Ludacris. It might be someone else, but I think it was Ludacris. What up, man? What up, Good Times Melody? Appreciate it, fam. Appreciate it. But yeah, it was something like that. And then after that, the whole Pimp C situation went down. They found him in prayer position with candles burnt. And it's like, that's not lean, nigga. You think Pimp C was talking about Jeezy. Oh, yeah, you right. I don't know where there was somebody that had beef with Ludacris. I forgot who it was. But Jeezy, okay, Jeezy. I think it was back in the BMF days. Say Neo. What Neo do? Someone asked me to do an Illuminati breakdown on Neo the other day. Jeezy too. He's also talking about Russell Simmons. Well, I mean, with everything that's happened to him in the last like 3 years, shit. None of that shit sounds surprising now. Because I remember in a Vlad interview, he talking about like how they used to do like angel dust, like that was like a common thing back in the day. That being a waterhead was like a common thing. And I remember Russell Simmons even admitted to doing it. And I think there were some other celebrities too that admitted to doing that shit back in the day. And now it's fentanyl. Percocets and opioids and all this shit. But yeah, them niggas was on that goddamn that angel dust, nigga. That shit that got Dave Chappelle fucked up. Messing with Wayne Brady. That'd be some fucked up shit. I was just thinking about that. Like, if you end up smoking a bowl with somebody, but yeah, hit that shit. And you thinking it's just weed. Next thing you know, it's like on training day. Where like, oh, that shit was like on some shit. That shit was cut. Oh, that would be scary to find out at that moment. Oh, hell. Granted, in the movie, it was like they kind of told you beforehand. But that'd be scary as hell to find out that way. Pimp C talked about Neo. Neo? What? I didn't know about this. Pimp C. I didn't know him and Neo ever had anything going on. Okay. Pimp C calls out Neo, Russell Simmons, etc. I be forgetting Neo been around a long ass time. Let me screen share this shit. Alright, there we go. So in an interview with Ozone Magazine, UGK's Pimp C let rip on a number of issues. Neo, Russell Simmons, in Atlanta. I ain't here dressing on Neo. I ain't here dressing like up, no, to be sexy, licking my lips like an old gay ass Neo, licking lips and shit, nigga, pussy, dick in the booty ass nigga, wearing all that goddamn lip gloss at their video shoots and letting niggas put makeup on their face. Yeah, I said Neo. Damn. I ain't heard about that. That makes you think about LL Cool J. I mean, he been acting for a while. You know, the nigga had his own sitcom back in the 90s. I just made peace with that little nigga. Short dog cut. Because on the cool, it really wasn't his fault. It was old Dick in the Booty Russell Simmons' fault for not taking the message back to him and telling him to change his name. Damn. Now Atlanta. This remind me of Sauce Walker and I guess his beef with Atlanta artists. Now. It's kind of the same thing. Atlanta's not the South. Atlanta's not the South. God damn it. When you go to Atlanta, what does your clock say? When you get off the plane from Los Angeles or Texas, what time do it be over there? Atlanta's East Coast time. You niggas ain't in the South. I mean, there's a thing called Southeast, but I get what you're saying. 2 Chainz and Ludacris beef. Yeah, because 2 Chainz used to be in DTP. Back when he was Titty Boy. I do remember that. Then I think he might have went independent and then he ended up at Good Music for a little minute. He said Neo was wearing lip gloss and looked like he ate some greasy ass pork chops. Damn. God damn. Got Neo. Wu-Tang said they did Angel Dust. Yeah, I do remember that. I do remember that shit. Method Man. That's just so crazy to me. Like, of all the drugs to choose from, that's the one you go with. The shit that makes you like eat stuff. Come on. I remember I watched a documentary on Netflix. It was about like rappers. I think being followed by the hip hop police. Yeah, I think it was one being talking about the hip hop police. They had a whole documentary and everything like that. And this rapper, I forgot. I think he the one that freaked up Big Lurch. Freaked out, and I think he the one who like was cutting parts of his dick off or something like that, the skin off. It was something because he freaked out. It was something like that, and then he tried to eat somebody. And he ended up locked up in prison. Because I remember just hearing that like, God. That's some strong shit. If it make you eat people, that's some strong ass shit. But yeah, I saw on the BET Awards, I'll just go into a little recap. Lil Baby had a performance with Kirk Franklin. Like, how in the hell do you expect Lil Baby and Kirk Franklin to be doing any music together? Big Lurch was the dude who ate some girl, supposedly. Yeah, and some dude that was affiliated with Wu-Tang tried to cut his dick off. Okay. What's good, Dorian Carter? So I remember Bath Salt's guy was eating the other dude's face a while back. Yeah, I remember that shit. I exactly remember that. That was in Florida of all places. Go figure. Niggas talking about Florida, man. Oh. They be going down in Florida. Said they made a song together talking about God, but that God is the devil. Exactly. Anytime you see any of these televangelists get up there talking about God, though, yeah, them niggas is talking about Saturn worship. They are not talking about the God that you think you were worshiping. No. Bishop T.D. Snakes, Bishop Eddie Long, Joel Osteen. Nah, bro, them niggas playing you. You gotta wake up to that shit. Them niggas is playing your ass. Like, you think about this. How many pastors do you personally know that end up on national television like that? Like, you've been going to this church for 10, 20 years. This pastor all of a sudden get a TV show. Or a much bigger church. Now, don't get me wrong. There's obviously some good pastors out there, too, that actually have, like, a good intention. But there's a lot of fucked up ones out there, too. And you got to remember that. I'm trying to think, who else won? Because I know someone mentioned Megan the Male Horse won too. Which I'm not surprised at all. Let me see results. So I know the baby performed. Cardi B and Amigos, obviously. Yeah, that Joel Osteen told people to email their donations in when everything was shut down. No chill. This man ain't got no chill. Wow. Joel Osteen is in Houston where the Rockets used to play. Yeah. That man ain't got no chill, though. Talking about some just, I know we can't meet up in church, but send an email with your donation. Just send an email. Like, hold up there, Pastor. What you talking about? His church is called Lakewood Church, where the Rockets used to play at. That's a big ass church, man. Shit. Big ass church. How you get all that money at that church? All right, let me see what they had. That one shit. Via of the Year WAP. Wonder what agenda they're trying to push there. Probably the same shit they push on TikTok. Best female R&B pop artist, her. Alright, I fuck with that. Best male R&B pop artist, Chris Brown. That's the only nigga you can give it to. Best female hip hop artist, Megan the Male Horse. Oh, that's so cap. That's so cap. Best male hip hop artist, Lil Baby, No Shock. Best new artist, Giveon. I don't even know who the hell that is. What the fuck is Giveon? Or it might be Give On for all I know. Yeah, it's Giveon. Yeah, I don't know who the hell that is. I think I might have seen his picture on Apple Music. Scrolling through one day. Then passes, be rich while the members are struggling, living paycheck to paycheck. Exactly. And talking about if you keep praying, God gonna bless you. Churches use the entire thing to pay church bills. Exactly. And a ball. Pastor come up there in a new Lamborghini. Maybe not a Lamborghini, but he come up there in a new Rolls Royce. The reason why you know this you from Houston, it's big that they could use it for graduation and concerts. Oh, wow. And that's his mega church. Because I want to say he tried to charge people or something like that when a Hurricane Harvey hit. What up, Jawanda? How is Chauncey Billups set to be announced as Blazers head coach tomorrow if Clippers are still playing playoff game today, so they know Clips getting eliminated tonight for sure? It could be that, and you gotta think about this, they be getting calls during the season too, these coaches. Same with the NFL. You've seen this before where NFL coaches coaching one team, but you already hear reports that he's up for the coaching job at, say, Carolina or Miami while he's still coaching for the Broncos or something. So it's no different in basketball. It's no different in NASCAR. They call it silly season, which is halfway through the season. Certain drivers may be racing, say, for the number 10 car. Next year, they already know he's going to be racing the number 22 car for so-and-so racing. It's like any sport. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Suns beat the Clippers tonight. This is one of if they ended up going to 6, it'd be just like the Lakers Heat. Everybody knew that shit shouldn't have gone to 6. Churches are giving out the sheep shot, the mark of the beast. Yeah, I saw that. I peeped that because they was using churches and shit as ads to promote this shit. It was on YouTube. The YouTube ads was for churches and stuff now. I know 8-Win had like a little video he was recording, I guess, from his TV. They had a commercial talking about how the sheep shot was safe and how you can finally go back to church and be with everyone else again if you just get this shit. Like, even fooling them. Yeah, I heard Jason Kidd gonna be the Mavs coach. I'm cool with that. I like Jason Kidd as a coach. He should have been head coach of the Lakers, to be honest. Frank Vogel ain't all that. You understand reports and contract signing, but they talking about an all-out press conference and introduce him. Damn. Well, that don't really shock me. This year may be rigged for the Ravens, Raiders, Cardinals, 49ers. I hope it's for the Ravens. I do see Las Vegas being a big factor in the NFL season. I mean, they just moved to Vegas last season. New stadium. Come on. You already know they would be dumb as hell. They even had the draft there. I think that was the year they tried to have the draft and all COVID shit shut that down. But like Vegas has been in their plans for a long time. They're not going to let that go to waste. They're going to make sure a team winning in Vegas. They're going to make sure a Super Bowl in Vegas too. All right, let me finish reading this real quick. Best group: Silk Sonic, Bruno Mars, and Anderson .Paak. I didn't know that was a group. That's a good combo though. Best collab: Cardi B feature. Fuck that. Album of the year: Jasmine Sullivan. Hotels. What the fuck? Viewer's Choice Award. Oh, I thought it was gonna be WAP. Megan the Male Horse. Beyonce Savage. Trash. Lifetime Achievement Award: Queen Latifah. He was a good rapper though. Dr. Bobby Jones Best Gospel Inspirational Award: Kurt Franklin. Dude who cussed out his son and all that shit. Mentioned he was gonna be 33 soon. I'm gonna say it again. He mentioned he was gonna be 33 soon. BT Her Award: SZA. Funny if it went to her instead. Video Director of the Year: Bruno Mars. Actress: Andra Day. Best Actor: Chadwick Boseman because he died. Throwing the ritual sacrifice in your face. Best Movie: Judas and the Black Messiah. That movie was trash. I fell asleep like 30 minutes in. Young Stars Award. I don't know who that is. They got awards for. Oh, they gave one to an Asian person. Cool. Naomi Osaka. I heard she cold as hell. I don't watch tennis though. See what the comments talking about. How are you a Christian but take the sheep shot? That's a very good question. Very good question. Niggas lost in the sauce. Some McDonald's in California giving out sheep shots in exchange for a free combo meal. I saw that somewhere. I was like, that's sad as hell. If you one of them motherfuckers who got that shit, you dumb as fuck. A free combo meal from McDonald's. This ain't even, we ain't talking about like no 5-star restaurant. Not even an Olive Garden. Not even a Carrabba's. Nigga, McDonald's. Boy, if you got that shit, you dumb than a bitch. That's a damn shame. A free combo meal for their life or lifelong health problems. Damn. Yeah. NFL this year is for KC. Brady passed the torch to Mahomes in Super Bowl. That's what I was thinking. Is either going to be a rematch of last year's Super Bowl with a different result. Because even people on Madden, they got Mahomes and Brady on the superstar cover. I think on the regular version it's supposed to be Derrick Henry. Cover athlete. But like a little extra version that's like overpriced for no reason. Let's see. Unless it might be on the regular too. It will give us hints. Wow. So it is Brady and Mahomes. Ain't that some shit? They were both on Madden covers in the last 5 years. Yeah, in the last 5 years, both of them been on the Madden cover. Ain't that some shit? And then add their numbers go to 12 plus 15, you get 27. 2 plus 7 equals 9. Flip that, you get a 6. Also, there's a 27 club. I don't think, well, Brady passed 27. I doubt Mahomes is going to be in the 27 club, though. You heard that the NBA is going to expand to Las Vegas and Seattle. You hope Seattle because you miss the Sonics. Yeah, I was mad they went to OKC. The only reason they did that was because the fan support they actually got whenever the Hornets were there. They got good attendance and shit. And for a while, OKC had one of like the better home court advantages in the playoffs. But yeah, back to that. Vegas don't shock me. They already got a WNBA team. And they've already had an NBA All-Star game at Thomas and Mack. What it used to be called was Thomas and Mack Arena. So that was like their little test run. I can see it. I think Sacramento needs to move. The Kings need to leave Sacramento. They ain't done shit there. They probably won't because they got a new arena. But yeah, they need to leave. Or just go to 32 teams like the NFL. They already calling Kadarius Toney a bust and he hasn't played a game because he raps. Wow. The media strikes again. You're not surprised the bitch won over Pat Mahomes and Steph Curry. I ain't see that. Oh, Sportsman of the Year, LeBron James. Nah. Best international act. Don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. That shit looks suspect as fuck. Masonic hand gesture. Them niggas low-key kind of look like lovers in this picture. I ain't gonna lie. Devil horns. A male horse. Whoa, hold up. Learn that back. Blonde hair. MK Ultra blonde hair. Damn it. I'll accept the damn cookies. Jesus. Fake tears. Damn, little baby starting to look like JD Youngin. Got the pineapple shit going on. You don't know if they're gonna give the torch to a black QB. You gotta remember he a mulatto. They cool with that shit. They not doing that to Deshaun Watson or Lamar Jackson. You can forget that shit. They ain't giving the keys to them at all. But like a mixed person, that's cool with them. They don't care. That basically promotes being less black anyway. And interracial relationships. Daniel Jones needs to get his ring. Daniel Jones ain't all that. And you will find out this season, Blackbird, he ain't all that. Georgia Guy said, keep the population under 500 mil. Drastic reduction. Yep. And you see what's going on now. Yep, mixed. Sacramento Kings are still fighting to keep the team there, and they try to move to Anaheim and Seattle. Well, they need to just let him go. They ain't done shit in Sacramento in a hot minute. They let that team go. Let it go. Daniel Jones fast on Lamar. Stop it. I don't believe ESPN. I don't believe for 1 minute ESPN really meant that shit they were saying. I think that was a bullshit statistic. How the fuck do you know how fast this nigga was really going? And I know they got advanced technology, but you're not finna sit up here and say Daniel Jones faster than Lamar Jackson. No. Media would have hopped on that shit quick just to say that. I could already see First Take. Max Kellerman, he a Giants fan. I think Max Kellerman a Giants fan. I know Stephen A. They would have been quick to say that shit. But yeah, little baby looking like JD Youngin and shit. Male horse. That's a strong face right there, man. That's a very strong face. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, that's that Burner Boy. Damn, that nigga look kind of like Flavor Flav a little bit. That man dark than the motherfucker. He don't need to be wearing shades, man. He about to blend in with that background. Take them damn shades off. Look, you ain't in that African sun right now. Do I watch Flight Reacts? No, I do not. I know who it is. I don't watch his videos. Max is, I know. Stephen A is a Giants fan. All them niggas Giants fans. Wow. Yeah, I think Daniel Jones overrated though. And they need to replace Molly. She stay interrupting people in the middle, like mid sentence. She stay interrupting the hell out of people. Let me pull up that Suns Clippers score. Hmm. Wait, nah. Skip is a Cowboys fan. Stephen A hates the Cowboys. He gives them shit all the time. And he do like the Steelers. I forgot he does like the Steelers. It's like the Giants and Steelers are his teams. Excuse me. And Skip loves his Cowboys because he always like my Cowboys. Was it my Cowboys and my Spurs? Two teams don't nobody give a damn to watch on TV. The only people that like watching the Cowboys is Cowboys fans. The only people that like watching the Spurs is old people. Yeah, I remember. I was mad about that too. I was like, I like Carrie Champion a lot better than Molly. Carrie was actually good at her job of being a moderator. Stephen A always clowns the Cowboys. It's so easy to clown the Cowboys. That's why. 89, 78. But yeah, it's like so easy to clown the Cowboys and shit. Like, especially when you a team that's always talking shit, talking about, yeah, this our year, we gonna win the Super Bowl this year. And you have a losing record in a shitty ass division. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's too easy. Stephen A fucked with the Eagles too because he used to cover sports in Philly. I feel like the Eagles don't even really get a whole lot of coverage on there unless it was like when they were winning the Super Bowl or Carson Wentz. That's as far as it goes. Or any of the other incidents like Riley Cooper. I remember when Richard Sherman went in on Skip Bayless. Yep. He ain't the only one. Jalen Rose went in on his ass too. Called his ass out for averaging like 2 points a game. That was golden though. That was some golden shit, man. Max Kellerman used to be a Knicks fan and now he a Laker fan. I guess LeBron said, hey man, y'all gotta talk positive about the Lakers. They gotta talk positive about me. Make me look good. I'm near the end of my career. I'm finna change numbers and shit. Make me look good. Because Lord knows that Space Jam movie ain't gonna be it. The Cowboys are not America's team, so sit down, Cowboys fans. Exactly. If there really was an America's team in football, I would probably say it is. I hate the team I'm finna say, but I say the Steelers because I know a good amount of Steelers fans. I would not disagree with you if you said the Steelers. Skip Bayless hates successful black players. Was he one of the Lamar naysayers? Because I know there was a lot of them. And I know there was what's big head ass nigga with the baby teeth. What's that fat nigga name? Damn. Jason Whitlock. I know he was a Lamar hater. Yeah, I think Marcellus was always a supporter of Lamar Jackson too. Like even during his rookie year, whenever after that game against San Diego in the playoffs, when it seemed like everybody teed off on Lamar Jackson, like, oh, he's just a running back. He can't throw. How are the Ravens gonna be going forward with Lamar at quarterback? It's like, nigga, he ain't even played a full season yet. This was his first playoff game. Was he the youngest quarterback to start in a playoff game in NFL history? Like, chill out. The only black player that Skip Bayless hates is LeBron, and you don't blame him. Yeah, LeBron do it to himself, though. He tries so hard to be liked that it always backfires, from the Micaiah Bryant situation, the Malcolm X book, which that shit was funny. That shit was funny as hell. Talking about this man over here posing with the book. Like this man over here posing and shit like this the book. Posing with the book, taking a picture, like obviously trying to draw attention to this book. And then the reporter asked him, like, what'd you think of the book? Man, he ain't know what to say. That nigga was buffering. Man, talking about, he was a good man. He was a good man. He was a very smart man. He was talking about things that happened back during that time that's going on now. Like, really, LeBron? Like, from this book that has no crease on, it's a paperback book with no crease in the middle on the spine of it at all. But somehow you read this whole book and that's what you gathered. Some shit that a middle schooler could have picked up on from Malcolm X. Okay. Yeah, the Steelers are the Pats when they had Tom Brady. The Patriots was never really America's team, though. 91-80. But yeah, New England was never America's team like that, man. They were really like the enemy. People got tired of them niggas winning. The only time they might have been like America's team was when they won that first Super Bowl. Because the time when 9/11 and shit, it was a Cinderella story. Unless you was a Raiders fan, you weren't fucking, like, the Raiders fans wasn't fucking with the Patriots at all. That Tuck Rule shit. But that might have been the only time the Patriots could have been America's team. After that, I was like, man, fuck these niggas. They cheat all the damn time. I'm sick and tired of these niggas going to the Super Bowl every other year. I'm tired of it. Skip be giving Lamar mad excuses. Man, Lamar Jackson ain't had no decent receiving core until this year. So, I feel like niggas go way too hard on him. Like, a lot of losses that get blamed on Lamar Jackson ain't even his fault. Like the Kansas City one. I forgot who I was talking to about this. They want to put all the blame on him. It's like, yo, chill out. Yo, the defense was not helping him at all. He was playing from behind the whole game. Tell you hates Chad Ochocinco. Yeah, most reporters do. The reason why Max is not a Knicks fan because of James Dolan. Oh, yeah, James Dolan makes a lot of people hate the Knicks. He makes Knicks fans hate the Knicks. He hates Richard Sherman. Yeah, because Richard Sherman put his ass in his place. T.O. They don't like T.O. That's one of them niggas they try to blackball. Making that nigga wait to get in the Hall of Fame. Like, T.O. is a top 10 receiver. Why the hell? What are you talking about making him wait? Because of some shit he did off the field. You didn't like how his character was. Or the antics. The only black players Stip don't like are the divas like T.O. and Braun. And Westbrook. I wouldn't say Westbrook's a diva. He's just a dude. He's one of them dudes that just. I just want to call a nigga hard headed, cause he been making the same mistakes in late game situations for the past decade, jacking up bad shots over and over and over and over. It's like, nigga, you ain't made one yet. Why you still shooting this shit? And it didn't make it any better when they had Kevin Durant, and then with like 3-4 seconds left on the shot clock, oh, here, Kevin Durant, here you go, do something with it. I know for a while Kevin Durant led the NBA in most shots taken with I think less than 7 seconds on the shot clock. Nick Wright always diss Kobe and KD and say LeBron and go, and of course Shannon Sharp. Yeah, he's supposed to say that's his role. Anybody that's clearly better than LeBron, you gotta knock him down a peg. Kyrie Irving got that killer instinct, knock him down a peg. Nah, Kyrie didn't win that championship for him. That was LeBron's block. Okay. It's not like Kyrie was dropping 40 and shit too. With the GOAT mask. Yeah, I got a video about Shannon Sharp about that shit. Man, get on a knee and everything. Like, come on. What they do that at? I don't know any regular people that's out here buying up GOAT masks, getting on knees, feeding goats and all this shit. I'm actually amazed no one's gotten like a GOAT costume for Halloween, just like a regular person. And go like someone be like, what are you? He's like, I'm the GOAT. I'm amazed no one has been clever enough to think of that. The sun's coming back. Yeah, what was it? 96. See if I update. 96-89. I wouldn't be surprised if the Clippers choked one away again. Make it 3. It's like Paul George all of a sudden forgot how to shoot free throws. Excuse me, it looked like he was taking lessons from Giannis out there. Now, speaking of Giannis, I found that shit so funny how the Hawks fans was like counting while he was shooting them free throws. That shit was hilarious. I don't think I've ever seen that before, where the crowd was counting for a nigga to shoot free throws. Yeah, I get kicked off that bitch quick as hell. I probably get kicked off 5 minutes in. Probably for cussing or some shit. But yeah, I can't stand them niggas, man. I stopped watching ESPN, Fox, like, unless it's the actual broadcast of the game. Or maybe I might watch the pregame or whatever. I don't watch that shit. I don't watch First Take. I don't watch Undisputed. None of them bullshit talk shows. If I want to listen to a nigga talk about sports, I'll go on YouTube, listen to an athlete who actually played the shit. Like knuckleheads. I say All the Smoke. Like, them niggas actually played it. But them niggas, oh, nah. They keep that. Keep that shit. And besides, ESPN fell off hard. Like, people ain't said this. But I'll say when Stuart Scott died, ESPN fell off the cliff. I remember Stuart Scott had all them cool little catchphrases and stuff like that. And like he gave it energy. And it just felt like it was missing whenever they kept trying to replace him with this person, that person. It's like, yo, it's not the same. And then I remember during the summer, they always had the Make-A-Wish Foundation shit. Which younger, it's like whatever. Like, I understand there's people with disabilities and all that, but like as much as they were trying to push it, it's like, yo, like, I get you trying to get your sympathy, like views and stuff, but hey, like this people came here for sports too, not for little Timmy to give a high five to the whole Jacksonville Jaguars team. Like, come on. Say be kicked off by cursing. Yeah, I remember when I was in college, we were doing it was like we were reading off the teleprompter and everything. It was I think it was for a project. It was for a video project. It was like we were on the news and we had to like read the teleprompter, go through the sports stories. I think it was just sports because it was a sports broadcasting class. And I remember I had the earpiece in and stuff. It's like camera 1, camera 2, and all this stuff. I remember I messed up because like the teleprompter was going way faster than it should have been. And like I cussed. He was like, Denzel, you can't cuss. I was like, oh, my bad. And then 2 seconds later, I ended up cussing again. I was like, yeah. And then, what was it? The teacher. Shout out Terry Brooks. That dude. My favorite teacher in college, period. Coolest dude. He just pulled me aside. I was like, you know you get fired. Like, you got fired like twice if this was real. I was like, I know. You don't see why people watch skipper Stephen A for 2 or 3 hours instead of just watching their sport themselves. Yeah, for real, dude. Like, my goodness. I guess when I was younger, it was no big deal. Because I didn't really think about, like, all the agendas they push and all. It's noise. It's something to play in the background. Like, when I was younger, I could watch Sports Center 3 times over. Like, same highlights. You already know what top 10 plays going to be. You already know what the next story going to be. It was no big deal. But, yo, first take, I can't even handle 5 minutes of it now. Them niggas yell too damn much. So, honestly, I just can't listen to no nigga yell for more than like 3 minutes. If you still yelling for 3 minutes straight to get your point across, I stopped listening a long time ago. That's something children do. That shit women do. You be kicked out for disrespecting the king/goat, and you don't care what they said. Hell yeah. Like, man, fuck Braun, he ain't shit. They're like, all right, man, you fired. Get the fuck off the show. Get you to clear out your desk. I'm like, oh man, I just got here. I'm like, nah, get the fuck out. We can't have that shit. I didn't even see the stat. I didn't watch this game at all. Let me see the stats for this shit. Oh, I thought Marcus Morris had 33 points. I was like, oh shit. He got 22 though. Okay, 22 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. 2. Huh. And 33 minutes. Wow. Paul George got them 33 points. Reggie with them 15. Those Cousins got 15. See what Phoenix got. Ayton got 10. Book got 31 in that motherfucker. CP got 18. Cameron Johnson out of UNC got 13. So as usual, D-Book got it. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Phoenix came back in dramatic fashion to win this game. Because it'd be the most LA Clipper thing to do is choke this motherfucker away. Pause. DeMarcus Cousins was a beast on the Kings when you remember. Yeah, dude. It was just the whole, his character issue. Well, no, he had character issues. But yeah, like the whole character issues, his temper. Honestly, it's just being placed in a bad situation off the rip can like do damage to a player's trajectory. I mean, that ain't the first time somebody went to a team they weren't supposed to and it just derailed their career. I feel like Andrew Wiggins is another one. Granted, if he ended up staying in Cleveland playing with LeBron, I think it would have killed his confidence quick. He would have got traded halfway through the first season. Well, I say going to like Minnesota Like most players, it don't do well for them. Like Kevin Love had good numbers. That nigga was averaging 20 and 10, was an all-star. People forgot about it, didn't even realize how good Kevin Love was because he was up there. And then he got to Cleveland, played with LeBron, and went downhill. He was still good, but he wasn't 20 and 10. But imagine if he was on a good team when he was doing that 20 and 10, like a team that actually knew what they were doing. Holy shit. Paul George just gave the ball to Cam Johnson. That's the shit that tripped me out, is whenever they make these bad passes. They be just throwing it anywhere. Like, I know in the Atlanta game early on, I saw like 2 back-to-back wild passes where it's like you clearly overthrew them on purpose. You trying to be like Rasheed Wallace. Oh, shit. They're closing in quick. Phoenix can win 4 games to 1 if they pull it off. They can win 4 games to 1, 41 like Kobe Bryant. The year he died. Age, excuse me. The T-Wolves always wasted players prime like KG. Oh, yeah. They got enough out of KG to get to the Western Conference Finals. I'll say that. Should have been longer than that, but they at least got something out of it. K-Love, yes. They didn't get shit out of that. Or he didn't, should I say. Karl Anthony Towns, that's why they suck. Yeah, when they had Jimmy Butler, that was the only time they made it to the playoffs. And notice whenever he left, that team was back to being shit. Actually, that's the team that need to relocate is Minnesota. As bad as that, man, take them out of there and put them in Seattle. Then 3-point play on other end, followed by offensive foul. Oh shit! Oh fuck. Then 3-point play on the other end, followed by offensive foul called on PG on the free throw make by Johnson. Damn, can't make this shit up. I've never seen an Anthony Edwards interview, actually. I've seen a nigga dunk on people. I've never seen his interviews. I remember Michael Beasley had some funny ones, too, because he always high. Because he always going to say something. Because I remember he'll ask you a question that really make you think about some shit, but it's nothing, like, serious. It'd be, like, some really simple shit. Because Nick Young got good interviews, too. That man funny as hell. Man, say you can't make this shit up. Kevin Samuels. 6 for 20, Suns score 120. Huh? 6 for 20. Wait, what are you saying on the 20? Hold up. I think you're saying June 20th. The Suns scored 120. Yeah, I'm confused by that, Jawanda. Timberwolves jersey back then were called, yeah, the black one. Oh man, that shit was sick. With like that crazy number font with the little trees on like the little on like, what is that shit called? Not the line. I don't even know what to call that. But like the little trees they had on. Oh man, that shit was fresh. They had some dope ass jerseys back in the day. They got some cool ones now, but like, man, they got some classic jerseys like the T-Wolves. Like the Kevin Garnett era T-Wolves jerseys were lit. Let's see. Where's some flowers? Them blue Sixers jerseys. Like the blue AI Sixers jersey. That shit was clean. I still like the white Lakers jerseys. The white Kobe and Shaq when they first debuted, the white Lakers jerseys, that shit was clean too. I don't like the Lakers jerseys as much now. Especially the purple when they added the black stripe. That shit looks stupid. That shit look dumb as hell. They should have kept them alone. Left them alone, should I say. You had one of them black Garnett jerseys back in the day, cold as fuck. Who else? Seattle. Speaking of Seattle, they had some fresh jerseys. The yellow KD 35 jersey. Oh shit. Hell, even the green one. That shit hard as hell. I know that shit costs a pretty penny now. Cause A, he ain't on the team. B, that team don't even exist. That Kobe number 8 powder blue was fire. Oh yeah. The white hot Miami Heat jersey was fire. That was the one that like had all white. That was aight. I like I think it was called the Miami Nights one. It had like the what am I trying to say? The vertical stripe on there. The 3 vertical stripes. It was like orange, pink, and like red with the black jersey. I think those were the colors. That shit was lit. It was the one that D Wade and LeBron James brought back. June 20th, Suns score 120 points. June 22nd, Suns score 104 points. June 24th, Clips score 106. June 26th. Oh, shit. Oh, man. That sleep catching up. June 26th, both teams score in 80s. You add the dates to equate. It equates scores for first 5 games. Damn. Yeah, that's like when the Warriors scored 108 points. I think it was 108 in the first 3 games of their series with the Raptors. Steve Nash, Charles Barkley, Suns jerseys are fire as hell. The Vince Carter jersey. Yeah, you talking about the Vince Carter Raptors jersey? Yeah, that's a classic. But yeah, the Suns had some lit ones too. The ones they had with the 7-second offense was alright. I like the Houston Rockets old jerseys, like the T-Mac Rockets jersey. That shit was fresh. Nuggets, AI, Carmelo Anthony. They had the powder blue one, and then they had that navy blue. Oh shit, those were fire as hell. Utah Jazz, the Darren Williams era. They had them baby blues. Oh yeah, that shit was lit. I'm mad they moved back to like them jerseys they got now. Like the ones they got now ain't as bad, but that color scheme with the green and shit's like, bro, this ain't it. They had it perfect. When they had them baby blues with the navy, they had it perfect. Looking like North Carolina. What is the most ugliest jersey ever in NBA? Got an ugly ass jersey. It's got to be in the last like 2 years. I'm trying to think. Who had an ugly ass jersey? Like, why'd you make this? Let me see. Ugly. Because I need something to refresh my memory. Yeah, let me the screen share. Yeah, I'm finna pull this up. I'm not going with that. That shit ugly. That shit ugly. Them Cavaliers, that black blue, whatever they was going through in that era of Cleveland Cavaliers was ugly as fuck. I will say that. That shit was ugly in the motherfucker. Cav jersey when LeBron was there was nice too. Yeah. Besides this era right here on the screen, the Cavs jersey, like LeBron had The navy blue with the what was it, the gold, was it red, gold, and all that shit with the little stripes. Those were lit. I like those. The ones he had when he came back the second time were cool. They kept like a more traditional classic look. And then when they updated during his last like year or whatever, I like those too. But the 90s, oh hell no. That wasn't it. That's not as bad. That's ugly. That's ugly as hell. I think we got a winner. I think we got a winner. It's really the guilt. This shit right here. It's because of the shorts too. I think that make it. Yeah, that's better. Bam. All right, there we go. I think the shorts that go with it make it look so much worse. Cause yeah, this shit ugly. This shit ugly. Also, peep the black two stars on the shoulders. I actually like these. I like the whole orange look. Look, the Syracuse. I like to call them the Syracuse Knicks. I like those. I already said I like those, but that shit, no, this ain't it. The Wizards one was not it. Yeah, the Magic jersey with the Dwight Howard and T-Mac ones were cool. Yeah. Orlando Slick low-key got some good ones. They had some like very bland looking ones though whenever Dwight Howard was there his last couple years. Miami Heat jerseys when they had LeBron. Yeah, most of those are fine. I like the all red one. What about the Celtics gray jersey? Oh yeah. Yeah, that motherfucker was ugly too. Yeah, I'm actually not a fan of this jersey. Like I get what they were going for. It's just nah. If they had a white one like this with the kept the designs and made it white, I'd like it. But I don't know. There's something about this. I don't really fuck with these. They could have done more with them. You want to talk about some ugly jerseys? Them t-shirt jerseys. That's what I call them. Them t-shirt jerseys were ugly. Sleeve jerseys. Them things was ugly as hell. This shit. Oh, that's ugly. That's an ugly jersey right there. And I'm not saying that because LeBron James. That's just an ugly ass jersey. Oh hell, a big ass C. This little ass number. Oh hell, that shit ugly as fuck. That look like some like cheap apparel you find at like a Goodwill, like a thrift store. Yeah, that shit ugly too. The one Oubre got on, oh yeah, that's ugly too. And then when you look at Jay Crowder, you can tell this nigga moved from wearing this shit like, yep, I hate this shit too. That shit, oh, that's ugly. You hate the Bulls St. Patrick's Day jersey, look like a Celtics shirt. Yeah, that was stupid. I hated those. Then they had like a Earth Day one. It was like red font, and then the jersey was green. It was stupid looking. It was back when Adidas took over, or they had the jersey selection. These Christmas Day jerseys when they did this ugly. That's a t-shirt. That's not a jersey. That's a t-shirt. That's a mesh t-shirt. That's a little bit better than the rest of them, but that's still ugly. Like that no. Like no. I can't believe this was allowed. They allowed this shit. He said he looked like he wearing an L. Let me go back to that. Hell yeah, he do look like he wearing an L. I know they got some more sleeve ones. Yep. His face. The faces these athletes be making when they catch him in these sleeve jerseys makes it better. Like, why you make me wear this shit, Adidas? No, this shit a damn t-shirt. And it's Christmas. KG Wolves green alternate jersey, nice. And of course, can't go wrong with Miami Vice Heat jersey. That's what it was, Miami Vice. Wait. No, the Miami Vice one is the newer one, I think. Let me see. I want to say the Miami Vice is the newer. The Heat is the city jersey. Yeah, because the other one was the retro. That's right. Yeah, these is nice. I'll fuck with all of these. That shit fresh. But I was really talking about the retro one. This one. Retro. Floridian. There we go. Floridian retro jersey. For some reason, I like these jerseys. Because it remind me of the semi-pro. With Jackie Moon. Said the new one. Yeah, shit lit. Golden State, we believe jerseys were hard too. Hell yeah. Yeah. Clippers up by 14. With 2 minutes left. We believe Warriors. Yeah, I do like those. Especially those, yeah. I'm glad they brought them back as like a nostalgic thing. And that team was exciting to watch too. Baron Davis, Steven Jackson. That was a good squad. I really wanted them to go to the finals. But obviously the NBA wasn't gonna have that. All right, I'm gonna be on here 5 more minutes. And I'm about to get up off here. So if you got any questions, ask away. What about the Mavs Looney Tunes jersey? Let me see that. See what you talking about. Oh, I know. Oh, that green one. Yeah, I know what you talking about now. I wasn't a fan of that shit. That shit was ugly as hell. It tried too hard. Suns are in trouble for this series, man. Next game in LA too, and if Claw comes back, just crown them champions. No, I still see the Suns winning. The sheep shooting making the sheep shoot shot making magnet stick to people's arms. Yeah, I saw that. They finally decided to break that on the news after it'd been like a thing already for like a good couple months. But oh, how convenient. They wait till more people get this shit and it's like, oh yeah, by the way, magnet's gonna stick to your arm. All right, I'm about to do my shout outs and get up out of here. Go to the top. Y'all went hand today. Shout out Blackbird McKnight, Jonathan Harris, Good Times Melody, Dorian Carter, Jawanda, because I can't pronounce your first name, Absolute Andre, that should be it, unless I forgot somebody. Yeah, should be. I get these last two. It's hilarious now. All the sheep that got the shots are gonna need booster shots likely every 6 months. Yeah, that's crazy. They didn't catch on to that part. I guess they're gonna have to find out the hard way. Pastor Geno Jennings promotion the sheep shot. Not surprised. I'm a G. Okay, I'm a G. I remember that. 30 people a day die from it. Damn. Yeah, but the news will never show the real numbers. Damn shame. All right, well, I'm finna get up out of here. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Ring the bell so you're notified anytime I drop any new content. Thank you for watching. I appreciate all the support. Y'all be safe. We are out.